Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So I'll make a start. I've got a few questions, but I want to ask you about the match tonight. I don't know, how do you sum things up? Are you a bit disappointed, a bit frustrated?
I am disappointed because we wanted to win the game, but I think the draw is a fair result because we lack some freshness and some quality in the final third to win it tonight.
I want to ask you as well about a joint statement issued by the Premier League, the EFL and the Football Association this evening. It talks about football setting the right example on and off the pitch in the current climate. It says that if that happens, if everyone supports it, then the season can reach its conclusion in May. Is there a danger, do you feel, that if football doesn't do the right thing, we might not finish the season?
Well, I don't know the answer to that question. What we can control and what we are really trying hard to do is to try to follow all the guidelines, all the rules. But sometimes it becomes difficult because there are a lot of emotions involved in the game. And obviously, it's good not to be fist bumping, but there are 25 actions that we have to grab each other in the box in every set piece. So we're getting tested every 3 days. We are trying to do all the right things, and sometimes makes sense to be all the time demanding, but at the same time, there are things that are pretty complicated to control.
And look, finally for the moment, Fenerbahce say that Mesut Ozil is closer than ever to joining them. Is he closer than ever to leaving Arsenal? And are there other clubs perhaps in the mix other than Fenerbahce?
Well, I don't know how close he's been before. There are some conversations going with Edu and the club at the moment, but nothing concrete yet.
Thanks, Ian. We'll come back. James Benge.
Hi, Mikel. First of all, on Kieran Tierney, you mentioned, I think, in your broadcast interview that he'd be going for an MRI. Earlier, we were told it was a tight calf. How long are you thinking he might be out for?
We don't know. We'll probably know more tomorrow after testing him and having the evolution of the injury and how long he's going to be out for. Certainly was a big disappointment just on the day of the match to lose him, and hopefully he can be with us really quickly.
And how much of a challenge is it for you to adapt the way you're playing when Kieran has so quickly become so important? You know, your leading chance creator, I think, in the Premier League. Was it a challenge to adapt your attacking plans?
It is a challenge when you created the game plan for the day and the same or a few hours just before the game he has to pull off. But that's what we have for the players to do it, and they have to step in. Kieran's progression in the last few months has been incredible, and now it's for another player to step in and do what he does.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I know it's late. I'm going to move on to Monday's game, and we're going to start with section for broadcast with a 1:30 Friday tomorrow embargo. We'll come back to Ian, please.